Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to update y'all what's been going on. So, kind of two updates I'm going to talk about today. A while back, they had did some baseline labs, and one of the things they looked at was my thyroid hormone level, and so one of them was a little off, and I had a follow-up appointment with my reproductive and endocrinologist, and for some reason, like, we had to reschedule it, and I had to do it at work. So it was kind of rushed, and we both kind of forgot to talk about my thyroid levels. And then later on that day, she emailed me and said that she was sending a script for some thyroid medication. So then I was like freaking out. I was like, is this gonna be long term? Like, what does this mean? Like, I don't want you to just like give me some medication. I kind of want to talk about it more in depth. But when I got that prescription, and then I emailed her, I was like, hey, like, I just had some questions about this thyroid medication. Is this long term? What does it mean? And she told me to follow up with my primary care doctor, which I did. But just to tell you, the medication that she had put me on was levothyroxine. And then apparently it's just a low dosage, 25 mcg. But I did make an appointment with my primary care doctor, and I have a hard trouble with taking medications consecutively for too long. So I think by that time I was like maybe week 2.5 or so. I don't even remember like how many is in here. 30. So I might have been a little bit halfway, and at some point I think I had stopped taking it, and then I just forgot. So by the time I went to my primary care doctor, I didn't have it in my system because I hadn't taken it for like 2 weeks. So she had me go back and get some more lab work, and then she was able to kind of see what my thyroid levels were without the medication, and thank God they're normal. So, and she told me that a lot of times the reproductive endocrinologist, that when dealing with fertility, they like your levels at a certain level. But not to worry. Like, when I get finished taking this bottle, with my fertility wise, I can stop taking it because my levels are normal in her eyes. So that made me very happy. So I did go back and have the hysteroscopic myomectomy. Doctor went in, got some the fibroid out. I think that was in February of this year. Then I had a follow up with my reproductive doctor. So they went back in to look at my uterus. The fibroid had started coming back through. It was starting to like kind of protrude through my uterus again. So my doctor was like, no, like we can't proceed with the IVF aspect of it because we want this uterus to be perfect. So I had to go back to my fibroid specialist and talk to him. That's a whole nother story too, because he ended up retiring. So I didn't have to find another specialist. And I made an appointment. It was with a normal gynecologist who could do the surgery. But at this point, with my history, I kind of want a fibroid specialist who kind of deals with tough cases, etc. So I actually see her next week. So I swear this is like the biggest waiting game. But on the bright side, I do get to go ahead and start my STEMS medication. And if you're familiar with IVF, you'll be familiar with these terms I'm using. So I get to start the medications to kind of stimulate egg and follicle growth. It stimulates the follicle growth, and then they go in and take out eggs. Then they join it with the sperm and make the embryos. So that's where I'm at now. I had to take estradiol for about a week or so, and I think they didn't get the timing correct. But so now I had to take birth control for about a week, and then I go in for my baseline testing, and then hopefully next week I start my stimulating medications, and we'll be heading in the right direction at least. So I'll keep you updated with that. That's gonna be a experience in itself. When I start having to inject myself with the medication and stuff, I'll definitely let y'all know how that goes as well. But just keep rocking with me. If you're going through the same thing, let me know your story. If we just continue to support each other. All right, talk to you later. Bye.